Hi, this is Mr. Campagna. Today we're going to talk about assigning CK12 simulations to your students. So if you'd like to assign simulations to your students, there's a couple ways of going about doing this. You could go to ck12.org's website and you could select it by going to Subjects, finding the subject that you're currently teaching. So I'm going to Physics, we're going to go to Electromagnetic Radiation, Waves, and you'll see you have a little pop-out box here. It says Light Wave. And you have the simulation, you can load it that way. And another method is to just go to CK12's website, click on Explore, go to Simulations, and then you can browse. Now, if you're not finding the one that you were looking for, go to the search box, type in a keyword, and there it is. Once you load up the simulation, you'll notice there's a video ready to play and a question at the top. This one says, are there colors we can't see? Well, if you hit play on the video,
Think of a rainbow. What color should be above the red part, and what color should be below the violet part?
students will get a digitized voice with a very short mini lesson going over some of the main topics that the simulation covers. If you ask your students to watch the video, they'll still have the option to skip, or they can mute the audio so that they can read the closed captions. Now to skip ahead, all you have to do is hit the arrow to the right, and you have your simulation. Now, if you're not 100% certain how to use a simulation or how best to show students how to use it, you can go to tutorial at the top here, and it brings you to a YouTube video that shows you step by step how to use the simulation.
The kink also generates a magnetic field, and the magnetic and electric.
Now, how do you assign the simulation? It's actually quite simple. Go to Assign a Class, and if you have built a class with CK12, you could just click that link, Google Classroom, or any of the other LMS integrations. I'm going to click Google Classroom. You could write the instructions down here for students to be specific as to what you want them to accomplish. Watch the intro video, then answer the 2 questions in the simulation. And then you would connect to Google Classroom. So again, you're going to pick your credentials that link up to your Google Classroom. It will poll the classes that you have in there. So for me, I'm going to pick Regents Physics Demo, pick a start date, pick an end date, and assign. Success. You have just assigned Lightwave. You can also assign simulations to your class by clicking on the little paper airplane icon. When you click on that, you can send it to specific students, or you can go back and again share it on Google Classroom. The nice thing about this is you have an option from this pop-up to either create an assignment, ask it as a question, make an announcement, or to create it as material. So if you're not interested in logging grades for this assignment, you might want to put it down as material. Give it a title. Post. Now let's pull up the classroom and see how it looks. If you go to Classwork, you'll see the simulation that we just posted is right here, and it's listed as material. So no grades will be collected from this. Now, if you did post the simulation as an assignment, you'll see it comes up with a little clipboard icon. You can click through, sign in with your teacher credentials, and then view reports. And then you could see if the student completed the assignment. Now let's take a look at the simulation from the student view. I can see here one assignment and one material. I'm going to click on the assignment one. Now remember, assignments are graded, materials are not. I'm going to click through. I'm going to sign in with my student credentials. and they now have access to the simulation. You'll notice at the top right, it no longer says assign. Again, this is because we're in the student view, and the student now has the opportunity to click turn in. So if they complete their simulation, they also have a tutorial on how to use it. They also have questions. Now, you also, as a teacher, have an opportunity to create a question yourself. And when students have completed the assignment, they can click turn in. All right, so here we are again with the teacher view. If you click through on the assignment, click through with your teacher credentials, you now have an option for reports. Remember, class insights are reserved for the Flexbook assignments. You can see who completed the assignment. And that's really it. It's very simple to assign students simulation through CK12 and Google Classroom. The one thing you might want to consider is be very specific in the instructions box so that students know what they should be completing. That's it for now. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for watching.